What's up, guys? This is GramOfMayo, and today I'm bringing you a Rust tutorial for beginners. This is going to pretty much show you how to start out and what you need to do and all that good stuff. So let's get it going. When you first start the game up, you're going to have a rock in your hand like this, which is the first inventory slot down below. So if you're running through wherever, if you look on the ground, there's boxes. It says like metal ore, stone, wood, sulfur, ore, and stuff like that. So you can just pick those up. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's a lot easier than having to go to an actual tree and hitting wood or stone or any of that other stuff. But you go over here to the tree and you want to sit here and hit these trees and get all this wood like this. And you just gather. It's going to take like a good 5 or 10 minutes to gather all the materials that you need. So I'm going to hit this wood and I'll be back and I'll show you the stone area next. Alright, along the way I forgot to show you guys, these are little boxes here and it has food and water inside of them. This one has food, but sometimes they have water inside of those. So what you can do is just click on them and click eat, and it brings your health up right here. This is your water, this is your health, this is your water, and this is your food. So if you eat these, it'll gain your health up some. Alright, when looking for stone rocks, these aren't the type of rocks that you want to hit. I'm going to give you an example for right now just to show you. As you can tell, I'm hitting it and it's not showing that it's giving me any stone. These aren't the types of rocks that you want to hit. Alright, so here I come up on the hillside right here, and you can see there's metal. These are metal ores or whatever. Metal ore rocks. And they have like a yellowish tint kind of to it, and then the rest is like black. But you can hit these to get stone off of these. See, it's giving me sulfur ore, and it's +6 on those, and now it's giving me +6 stone. And it'll keep going through that, and then it'll go through metal ore also. So what you want to do is you want to hit these until you get enough. Actually, I'm going to show you right now. If you hit tab, it'll open up all this right here. This is what you can craft. You're not going to have all of this because this is some of the blueprints that I got, but I'll explain that later on. So what you want to do is go over here to this hammer and wrench, and you'll see stone hatchet and stone pickaxe. 200 wood for the stone hatchet and 100 stones, which I have 18 right now. So I'm going to gather up the 100 and I'll show you what's going on next. Alright, so now we can craft a stone hatchet, which is what I usually start off with first. So you want to click on that and click craft. And now we have that. And now I also have enough for a stone pickaxe, so we're going to make a stone pickaxe also. These are the first two essential things that you want in the game when you first start off. Because these not only give you more items when you're hitting stuff, it's a lot quicker also, other than using this little rock here that you have. So we have all these little metal ores here, so I'll show you once this is done being crafted. Now I would recommend, while you're waiting for this pickaxe to get done, go over here and start collecting more wood. So now my pickaxe is done, and I can go over here and start hitting these rocks right here. As you can see, I'm getting 33 rocks now as compared to 6. It's a lot faster and a lot easier. And I suggest collecting a lot of stone and wood for your first little base. You're going to need it. And base building is going to be next. And I will be back once I'm ready to build a base. Alright, so now we're ready to start building. And what you want to do is go up here and click hammer. You want to craft one of these. And paper. You also want to craft one of the papers also. And now that we have that, we are going to need cloth. So to get cloth, you can go through, you can either kill animals and get cloth that way, or you could set up somewhere around your base. Set your base somewhere around in the areas where you can collect these hemp fibers right here. It yields 20 cloth for each piece of plant that you get. Alright, now that we have the hammer made and the paper, you want to go up to here, and it's underneath this area right here, this little block. You want to click building plan and craft that. The building plan is essential. This is what you need to actually craft a base. I'll explain more once this is done crafting. Alright, so now that it's done crafting, and this is where you see the building plan right here in your inventory. If you drag it down here, it'll go into your hotbar. So the building plan's in my 3rd slot in the hotbar. So what I want to do is click that. And it'll be blue if you can place it down, and it'll be red if you can't. So I want to place one down right here. And you can pretty much build your base however you want, just don't make it real big. Okay, that's good for now. So once we have that laid down, we want to go over and get our hammer. And I'll just put it in whatever slot, it doesn't matter. And now with the hammer inside of our hand, if we press right click, if we hold it, you can upgrade to wood or upgrade to stone. I suggest upgrading to stone. It's a lot harder to tear down. And there we go. We have 3 stone foundations. Ignore that sound there. This is a different server. There was like Christmas presents that drop down and stuff for you. But when you're doing the building plan, I'm back on the building plan now. If you hold the right click button, it brings up this menu right here. This is everything that you could build inside your hut or your whatever you want to call it. So what you want to do next is build some pillars. And I just place those for extra support on the building. I place one here and here. And now we'll build some walls. And now the doorway. And what's going to confuse a lot of people is the door's not actually in this area right here. So what you want to do to get to the door, you want to go back in your inventory and you want to go back to building this little box right here and click wooden door. Craft that up. And while that's crafting, we go back to our hammer and just upgrade this all to stone. Alright, and don't bother building a roof. Just make sure you got a floor, and the floor will actually go up top as and act as the roof. And what you want to do is you want to upgrade all of this. Make sure everything here is stone. So basically what you want to do is after you have that done, put your door on, which is right here. We'll place that in. And now I've got a door. So once you have a door, you need a lock, and you need to go back in your inventory, click this box right here, click lock, and craft one of those up. Now, as your lock is being made, I suggest getting more materials. And after that's done, I would suggest getting a hunting bow. You need to craft one of those. And then you go over here to these bullets right here and make some arrows. Make a good bit of arrows. This is where you're going to start learning how to shoot and use some target practice on certain things. So I can craft 18 of those. I'm going to craft those up. And now we have our lock. So we'll place our lock here in the hotbar. And now we just place it on the door. And it's not done right now. What you want to do is hold the right click on the mouse button. Or actually, sorry about that. You want to hold E on the mouse, or E on the lock itself. And you want to create a key. You're going to need 25 pieces of wood. So I got to go gather more wood, and I'll show you what's going on with that. I'll be right back. Alright, now we've gathered all the wood that I need to make another key out of all this. I'm going to shut my door. Now I hold the E button down and I press create a key. Now what I would suggest doing is making a wooden box, maybe somewhere over in here or something. Block this room off right here and put your key inside this box here. But make sure it's all stone. And once you do that, you can actually leave with the key that you have. And the key is being made right now, so the door's locked. So I can't open it. If you don't have a key in the inventory, you're not going to be able to open this door back up. So that's why I say make 2 keys. One for when you leave, one to keep in here, and make sure you build a sleeping bag in this room also. So that way if you die, you could spawn back here, you have the key, etc. And when you leave, make another key. That way, just in case you die again, you have another key. Always have another key on you until you can make the keypad, which is somewhere down, code lock. That's what you want to make. You want to make code lock. But to make that, you're going to need metal fragments, which I'm going to show you about here shortly.